Landscape photography is a big genre and there are thousands of landscape photographers out there. In this video, I'm going to show you some photos from my top 3 landscape photographers and explain to you why I love these photos. Hopefully this will give you some inspiration to get out and take more landscape photos, whilst also giving you a bit of information about what you need to do to actually make a great landscape photo. So let's get started. Shawn Backshaw is a landscape photographer based in Oregon, US. He loves to travel and explore new places and has therefore taken photos in many amazing locations across the globe. What I love about Shawn's work is his use of color. This photo of El Chalten in Argentina was taken in the early morning, where he made the most of the golden sun hitting the top of the mountain and lighting up the clouds surrounding it. Photographing at this time of day meant that the hills in the foreground were cast completely in shadow, therefore drawing your eye up to the mountain face and into the clouds. For this photo of a lupine meadow in California, Shawn shot directly into the sun. Normally, when you shoot straight into the sun, you are left with silhouettes, but Shawn lined this shot up perfectly so that the sun illuminated the flowers, bringing out their beautiful purple color. Finally, with this shot of Deschutes River in Oregon, which was shot in the fall, he contrasts the colors of the trees with the blue sky, which really draws your eye to the tree line. The reflection also helps to create a sense of balance in the image, with blue on both the top and the bottom and a line of orange cutting through the center. Hornung is a German photographer who specializes in artistic landscapes. I love how his images are very simple and show the patterns in nature. Patterns are something which I have always found myself drawn to and love to photograph myself, which is why I feel so inspired by his work. This photo taken in Iceland is very abstract, and I'm finding myself looking around the images, following all the lines and trying to work out what it is that I'm looking at. I'm still not sure exactly what this image is of. Next is an image of some frozen rivers. Again, the lines in this image keep my eyes moving around it. The simple use of color in the image helps to make the rivers stand out by creating more contrast between them and the land around. Finally, I love the simplicity of this image. The tree is quite small in the frame with a lot of white snow around it. This space gives a sense of loneliness, which we often feel in the winter. Corden is a world traveler, currently based in Bali. He has traveled to many different corners of the globe in search of something different. This image of his taken at Jack London Lake is completely different from anything else I have seen. The different angles of the trees and the different colors of the leaves make it somehow seem surreal. This could almost be its own little planet floating in space. The other thing I love about Daniel's work is his use of framing. Here we get the feeling of a picture within a picture. In the foreground we have a tree and its roots are covered in green moss, creating a frame for the misty scene behind. The tree in the misty scene has been perfectly placed in the center of the frame, again making it feel like it doesn't belong there. Again, in this image, Daniel has used trees to create a frame for his image. I love the use of lines in this image. Somehow the 2 trees he has used as a frame are completely straight, but the ones in the background are crooked. This creates an interesting pattern and it keeps your eyes moving around the image. Okay, so that was my favorite landscape photos which I use for inspiration. I hope that you have found this video inspiring and are now ready to pick up your camera and get out to shoot landscape photos. Let me know in the comments which of these photos was your favorite. I'd love to hear your opinions on these photos. If you want to check out more work by any of these artists, the links are in the description. So make sure you go and have a look at their websites. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again next week. Bye bye.